Hi there. Today is Monday, September 5th, about 1:20 p.m. And I just thought I'd do a little recording just to kind of give an update on how things have been. I started the SlimRoast Coffee, taking that every morning, a cup of coffee by them, by Valentis, probably 2.5 weeks ago or more now. This week's been pretty hectic. I ended up with a favorite cousin of mine. We found out he was in the hospital and he was diagnosed with very advanced colon and pancreatic cancer. So some of my family drove up from California a few days ago and had been staying with me and then going to the hospital each day, and we all got to spend some time with him, even though, he was not doing so well and in a lot of pain. But his request was that his family surround him, and that was able to happen, luckily. And I think he got that, and it helped him to sort of let go. And he passed away yesterday morning. So things have been a little intense, and it's just been an intense week. So I guess if I had been on like some kind of strict diet where, I had to follow some exact regimen as to what I ate and when and where and why, it would have been extremely tough during this time. But to know that I just had that little pack of SlimRoast and I dropped it in some hot water every morning, stirred it up, drank it as a cup of coffee, and it helped me stay satiated through the day, so I could just really focus on my family and spending time with them and not worrying about eating as often and all that. And I know that it's been a good way for me to sort of take care of myself, even obviously when things get really stressful. So that was kind of nice to have while my family and I were kind of going through this, because it's been a pretty stressful week. But I look forward even to getting back on track with doing the coffee in the morning and a trim water drink in the afternoon, so that the satiation and the sugar cravings can really follow me up until bedtime, because I think I mentioned in my first video a few days ago that I get like those nighttime sugar cravings. My sister and I talk about it and joke about it all the time, because it's like the beast comes out sometime right after 8 p.m. And if there's something sweet in the house, yeah, I'm going to find it and I'm going to devour it. And I can't just stop with one, So for me, sugar has always sort of been my vice. And there have been times where I've gone off it for a while, and getting off it was difficult. And I stayed off it for a while, but I always end up back on it. So I guess having it inside me where I don't feel that deep desire and need for it is just sort of freeing. And it's all because of the ingredients in this coffee. So that's pretty kick-ass. I love it. I just love how easy it is. So actually I have both of them. I keep them in a little scale bowl by my on my kitchen counter. So that's the SlimRoast. So it's just a little pack. If you've ever seen those little, coffee packs from some of the well-known coffee places around town, they sell them in a little box, like six of these. So they're really great because that same kind of packaging, you can just rip it open, drop it in some hot water. Even if you're out and about and you're in a coffee shop, you can even just ask for a cup of hot water and you're good to go. And then this stuff, it's more powder. As you can see, it's kind of a larger pack. But there's more powder, but all you do is throw it in water, cold water. So you can grab a bottle of water in the afternoon, rip this open, throw it in. I suggest shaking it up quite a bit, because if you let it sit for even a few seconds when you put it in, the little crystals tend to clump because the water's cold. So just shake it vigorously, give it a few extra shakes, and you should be fine. But it kind of has like a sweet fruit flavor to it, although I can't even describe exactly what flavor. It doesn't ring out to me as anything particular. Maybe sort of like a pink lemonade. That's probably the closest I would guess to what it tastes like, the trim. But it's really good. And I think it's nice because I figure if I have this in the morning, I tend to have coffee anytime between 6 and 9 a.m., just kind of depending on what day it is and what time I'm kind of getting up and getting going. But then if I have this around 3 or 4, it just tends to help me get through the evening, where by the time dinner comes around, I can tell that I'm getting hungry, but it's not that voracious intense, like, feed me or die feeling that I tend to always have. So anyways, I'm loving it. But I'm going to keep at it. I'm not too worried. I really do want to lose quite a bit of weight. I've gained a lot since a bad car accident I was in just over 3 years ago, due to injuries and, not being able to move around as much, especially the first year, but also due to some of the medications I've had to be on because of the accident. So they definitely cause weight gain and definitely have. So it's just nice to be able to have something I can kind of rely on to hopefully deal with that and take it slow. I don't have to go out and vigorously work out every single day just to lose some weight. It's really nice because even though I do like walking and I've been doing some swimming and a little bit of yoga when I can, I still don't have a lot of energy, high energy, because of the after effects of the accident. So I appreciate that it's something that's helping my body sort of work with itself to make me healthier, if that makes sense. It's just kind of giving my body what it needs to function more correctly, and that's awesome. I'm loving it. So anyways, if you have any questions or want anything about it, please feel free to message me. That's why I'm kind of putting this up and just sort of being very honest about where I'm at and what I'm doing. You can check out my website. It's www.myvalentus.com/love coffee lose weight. That's myvalentus, myvalentus.com/love coffee lose weight. So feel free to check it out. If you want me to send you a sample, I'm more than willing to do that. But if you want to just go for it, if you have an event coming up in a couple months or less, and or just, want to make sure you're kind of in tip-top shape before the temptation of all the holidays hits, then take a look. I'd love that. But please feel free to message me. I can send you some digital leaflets that just talk about the ingredients and kind of break it down what's in it and why they work, as well as some tips on, some little recipes you can make with the coffee, drink recipes and things you can add to it just for ideas if you don't want to drink it black, and stuff like that. So let me know. I'd love to talk to you. Okay. Thanks, guys. Bye.